Good morning. My name is Remy, and I'm a tackle. What's going on, YouTube? I'm just back at you all with a quick video. This is just a tackle review video on some of the stuff that I use when I'm going crappie fishing. First off, I'll start off with the cameras. I use a GoPro Hero 4. It's one of the cameras I use. It's a GoPro Hero 4. I use this either mounted on a boat somewhere, on my chest, or on my head. I'm also using Hero Black. This is the voice command one. This is a GoPro 5. Yeah, this is the 5. I use this again either mounted on the boat or attached to my chest or on my head. Next, I'll go over some of the lures and stuff that I use. Of course, I'm using live bait. I use live bait. These are some of the plastics that I'm using. Barbie garlands. Crappie magnets. I got this bonehead here. I got some custom plastics from Billy Morgan. Crappie Max Tournament Series from Bass Pro. Crappie King, Crappie Max, Mr. Twisters, Raging Tails, Gary Yamamoto, some Raging Tails, Crappie Max, Strike King, Power Baits, some of the cream mini tails. It's just some of the soft plastics that I use. Of course, I use some crappie niblets, about 2-3 different brands of the crappie niblets. I use these some of the times. The jig heads I'm using. I use unpainted jig heads. I got these, a boatload of them from eBay with the sickle hook. So I have this here. Get a white piece of paper. I'm using that right there. A sickle hook. I think this is probably a number 2 hook. And then I have some heavier weights. What this is? This is 1/8 ounce bag here. And this is a 3/32 ounce unpainted. I'm getting some redhead painted sickle hooks coming. So I'm using that. And I'm also these are what I bring out when I go crappie fishing or pan fishing. This is pretty much the box that I'm using. I used the teal slit bobbers and also the other kind of bobbers. I'm using a variety of different hooks. From a 1/0 Aberdeen hook. I haven't used these yet, but I have them on. I have them in. The fast snaps. I have a variety of size. I have some color painted jig heads. I have my scissors. I have more hooks over here. Size 2 hooks. I have these bobber stoppers. I have a bag of weights. We get a lot of current in Lake Okeechobee, and to really keep it down, I'm using, this is 1/8 of an ounce. All of these 1/8 of an ounce. This is 1/4. Yeah, this is 1/4 of an ounce. We have a lot of current. So how I do my setup real quick, I don't have too many of those. But these are some. I think I do have a couple of the ones that you press on the line, but this is like an egg shape type deal. But I don't have too many of those. I normally use these bobber stoppers. What I do is I put one of these on my line, then I will go with my slip bobber, and on the end of my slip bobber I'll go with one of these things here. I don't know what they call them. See if I can get it to stop moving. But I'll go with one of those things there that you put on the line to stop it from knocking. Go with one of them. Then I'll go with a weight, and then I'll go with another one of these. That's pretty much my setup on how I do it. But these are some of the stuff that I have. I have some batteries in here, rubber bands. The batteries are from a trolling motor. But that's that. Now I'm going to go to the rods and the reels that I use, the good stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all my $1,000 setup. Yep, I said it. $1,000 rod and reel setup. You only live once. Alright, here we go. This is my $1,000 setup. Take this off right quick. I want to run through this right quick. But this is, let me go with the rod. This is a St. Croix panfish rod. This is a 11-foot St. Croix panfish rod. I got this probably about 3 weeks ago or so, but it's on my most recent video of me crappie fishing. I love this rod. It's really, really nice rod. And this is my bad boy right here. Just wiping it off with my shirt. This is all of my reels that I crappie fish with are 1000 series. This is a Stella. Yep, they do make panfish Stella reels or 1000s. This is a Shimano Stella. I don't know if it was, I don't quite know the year that they stopped selling them here in the States, but I had to purchase this from a tackle store in Australia. Pretty much the same price, and I think it was free shipping. But this here is actually my $1,000 setup. So, I mean, if you all know about Stella reels, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But for someone that might want to know the, let me see if I can grab the box right quick so you can get the exact model number and stuff. Here it is. Here it is. Stella 1000 PGS Shimano. See it right here. This is the only setup that I have that I normally take apart and put away. Next, I call this my searching rod when I want to search for fish. But this is the Shimano Sahara. Again, it's the 1000. And I have it paired to a St. Croix Bass Mojo rod. But this is a medium light 6'9" rod. Again, this is a nice rod in real setup. I love this one as well. Alright, on to the next one. I gotta be careful. I got this ceiling fan spinning above me. This is a Bass Pro Shop rod. Tourney TS Special rod, and I have it paired with, this is one of my cheaper setups, the Abu Garcia. It's probably a 10, yeah, SX10. It's like a 1000 series. This is a 6-foot rod. This is a 6-foot rod. I use this when I'm, just fishing real close to the boat. I use this setup here. Next one I have, this is one of my other beauties. This is a G-Rod. This is a G-Rod International rod. This is a 9-foot rod. This is one of my jigging rods. I have it paired with a 1000 pin conflict. I believe I have this with a 4-pound test. This is another one of my beauty setups. I love this rod. Again, the G-Rod International 9-foot jigging rod. The next one, this is a 12-foot King Hawk Crappie rod. King Hawk Crappie spinning rod. And I have this paired with a 1000 pin battle. Again, this is my 12-foot pole. This is one of my first ones. I love this setup. It's beautiful. This next one is one of my newest ones. This is a Shimano Clarius. This is actually a, what do they call them? Steelhead fish rod. And of course I use it to crappie fish. But I have it paired with just a newer Sahara 1000s. So, my line coming on. But I have this paired with a Sahara 1000 4-pound test. This is a 10-foot. It's a 10-foot rod. I love this rod. The action on this thing is beautiful. Again, this is the Shimano Clarius. This is a steelhead rod. I love it. Here's another one of my newest rods. This is also an 11-foot Ozark. It's a light spinning jig rod. I think I had this with 6-pound test. I have I think this is a Okuma Trio pink reel. This is an 11-foot pink Ozark rod. This is actually my rod. I have no favoritism. I like the color pink. Pink is alright with me. So, but this is another one of my favorite rods. Most of the time when I'm using this rod, I'm also, you seen in my last video when I had the $1,000 setup and this rod in my other hand, and I was killing them. This is another one of my setups right here. The next one, I have an 8-foot ACC crappie stick. This is my 8-foot ACC crappie stick. I got this sometime last year. I haven't even spooled it up yet, but this is a Mitchell. I think this is a Mitchell 310. Mitchell 310 paired up with that ACC crappie stick. I haven't even put this bad boy in the water yet. But, yep. Love it. Next one I have, this is an ultralight Fenwick. Ultralight Fenwick panfish rod. This is an 8-foot rod, and this is a Daiwa Lexa 1500. So this is a little bit bigger than 1000 series reel, but this is an 8-foot Fenwick. This is an ultralight rod. I'll be using this in the summertime. Come around fishing for them big brims, bluegills, shell crackers. So again, it's the Fenwick. Next up, I have another. This is 11-foot King Hawk crappie rod. As you can see, this is the bait caster model, but this is 11-foot King Hawk crappie rod. I have an Abu Garcia bait caster on there. Beautiful rod. I love split grips when I can get them. I get them, but I love split grips. I just think it look really nice. But here's another one. This is the King Hawk crappie rod. This is my custom made crappie rod, split grip. I gave the guy the specs of the handle of the King Hawk rod, again because I like the split grips. But this is a Penn Battle 1000 6-pound test. This is my it's a 9-foot rod again, and this is my i.am. As you can see, that hunter green and that orange with that white. This is my i.am. theme. Excuse me, my i.am. theme crappie rod, 9-foot rod, jigging rod. I'll be using this in the summer as well when I'm doing vertical jigging from the boat. It's my 9-foot custom made crappie rod. I'm gonna bring these two bad boys over. These my last two. Both of these are 10-foot King Hawk. I have a total of 4 King Hawk rods. These are 10-foot King Hawk rods. These have the 1000 Penn Fierce on there. I think this is 6-pound test on both of them. So, I mean, that's pretty much my setup with a host of other stuff that I have on the boat, but this is pretty much what I'm using. I appreciate you all watching this video. God bless. Have a great day.